Hello America, and to our friends around the world, greetings. What you have here well, hopefully this focuses in on it, is what's called a Sir Lawrence. It's an upright cooler, and this is in Fahrenheit, 77.7. Not exactly conducive to keeping your food chilled appropriately. This was brought in recently by a restaurant. I've already taken these items off. This piece right here with the fan guard obviously goes where the fan is located. This other plate with the hole in the center goes underneath the coils here. Yesterday, put in a new sensor. This little doohickey right here. What I did was I cut the line, which was originally a connection similar to that white block there. Took the wire nuts after stripping the wire and twisting it up and putting the nuts in there. So there you go. Eventually what's going to happen is this is going to be wound up similar to how this appears, mainly to keep it out of the way of the fan when it's operating. But the big thing that I wanted to get across to anybody, when you're buying a refrigerator, this is most likely, this is, your commercial grade refrigerator. But it's not limited to just commercial. I don't know if you can see it. I'm hoping, and it'll show up on the video here. It is caution, danger. The little yellow triangle with the black border, and on the side of one of the angles is an R as in Romeo 290. The R-290 is refrigerant. The 290 is in essence propane. And you can insert your Hank Hill joke about propane accessories. Yeah, but bottom line, anybody who's used a propane grill is familiar with the concept that a spark makes the propane go whoosh. So, the point of this is to educate you, not so much on the maintenance of how to replace the sensor, though, as you can see, just clipping it with a replacement, as long as you have the appropriate sensor. In this case, it was a 2-wire, and it'll be folded up so that it fits above the fan blade when it's time to put this back together. But you just take 2 appropriately sized wire nuts. So if it's a 2-wire, 3-wire, 1-wire, whatever the situation happens to be, you just, connect it up and tape it up so it doesn't block airflow, doesn't get chopped, doesn't risk being chopped up by the fan blade. The big point that I wanted to get across was not just commercial refrigerators, but because of the leftist obsession with, oh, Green New Deal, oh my gosh, yeah, they're moving to explosives for your refrigerants, such as propane for your refrigerants. When you're buying your refrigerator, there's that Latin expression, caveat emptor, let the buyer beware. It's been 10 years since I bought, has it been 10 years? Well, I don't know. I bought a double paneled, stainless steel refrigerator, I don't know, maybe 2015, 2016. So I guess that's close to 10 years. And, it did well. I purchased a used one previous, and it crapped out within the first month. So that's why I went online, bought it through Sears. They delivered it, and it went fine. But anyway, this was before I was aware of it when I bought my refrigerator, and this is the reason I'm letting you know that the industry is changing. It's not just automobiles, it's not just window box units, it's not your HVAC systems, it's also your refrigerated units, your freezers, your refrigerators, your coolers. The Green New Deal is upsetting the entire industry. And if you're not looking and asking the questions of the sales staff about the type of refrigerant that's being used, if you're not asking if there's any safety issues, most likely you're going to buy a $2,000 to $3,000 unit. You're going to have it at home. It's going to work for just a few years, and somebody's going to come out to do a service on it, and you're going to find out that somebody doesn't want to work on it because it has propane as its refrigerant. So you've essentially bought an insulated, overpriced, ineffective food pantry.